talk about Fedex Corporation. Just type in the FDX in Google and you'll get this information. And it's Fedex Corporation, that's the one, the name, and the symbol is FDX. And if I want to buy right now, I can buy it for 169.3 US dollars. That's brilliant for one stock. The market cap is in billions. It's a big size firm. The dividend yield is 1.54%. That's a positive sign. A company that is paying dividend yield, that means they're financially very strong. It's a very positive sign because after paying their creditors, loan, liabilities, they still have extra money left. That extra money they pay to shareholders as dividends. So if a company is able to pay dividends, that means that they're financially very strong. Now let's have a look. When was this founded? I can go to Wikipedia. I can see founded in 1971 and 48 years ago. Now let me just copy this from Google and I'll paste it exactly here and type it Indeed reviews and see what the employees have to say about it. Let's see what employees have to say. We have 20,400 reviews. It's plenty of reviews and it's 3.9 star, nearly 4 star. So it's doing very good according to employees. And you can just go through pros and cons and everything and yourself look at the salaries, the photos of the firm, and know what it's like working there, and check Glassdoor reviews as well, because that's a very good website as well. So we have like 2,600 reviews and it's 3.8 star, which is brilliant. And go through the pros and cons yourself, the jobs, the salaries they're paying, the interviews, the benefits they're getting, and the photos. Let's have a look at Justia Patents and see if it has any patents, because that's very important. So I can see I'm not interested in inventor, because inventor are people who invented but they don't have full rights. I'm interested in applicant or assignee because these are people who have full rights. It has patent in 2006, 2004, 2014, and 2001, 2016, which is a recent patent, which is good. 1999, 2000, and that's it. That's all the patents. So what is interesting is, do they have any recent patents? Yes, in 2016 they do have patent, and so the more patents a firm have, the more stronger it is. The more uh, you know um, the more stronger it is, and it's harder to beat that firm, which is brilliant. Now let's go to Yahoo Finance and see if it has the key executives shown and their titles and their salaries. And so if you're confused which one to click because all of them have different symbols, just go with the symbol you're searching. In Google, FTX, that's the symbol. Go to profile and then you can see the sector, the industry, and the employees. And you can see we have 5 key executives and only 3 of their salaries have been shown. 2 of them says not applicable. You need to find out why it's not applicable, because the more information we have, the more we are able to trust this firm. And now lastly, I want to go to macro trend. I want to see the ratios. Go to price ratio and price book ratio, type in the symbol and click there. Price book ratio, if the price book ratio is less than 1, that means that the stock is very cheap, it's undervalued, it's a discount, you must buy it if it's less than 1. If it's more than 1, that means stock is expensive. The higher the number goes, the more expensive it gets. Right now it's 3.05, which means if somebody buys right now, they'll be paying 3 times more money. So it's 3 times more expensive right now. So but if you see that in 2017 November, it's 4.26, which means it was 4 times more expensive. Somebody who bought in November 2017, they paid $228 to buy something that was only $53 worth. So they paid 4 times more money to buy the stock. But in 2009, it's less than 1. The price book ratio is less than 1. That means that the stock is at discount. Somebody who bought in 2009, they paid $40 to buy something that was $50 worth. So they got a bargain, they got a discount of nearly 19% or 20%. So which is brilliant. So you have to look out for bargains, you have to look out for that. But right now it's 3 times more expensive. So you know I mean, so it's up to you if you want to wait for recession or if you want to wait for a while, whatever. Go to other ratios now and go to current ratio. If the current ratio is less than 1, that means stock is very risky, it's a dangerous stock. If it's 1.5 or more than that, that means stock is very, very safe. Right now it's a little bit less than 1.5. Let's look at the previous consistently. Has it ever been 1.5 or more than that? Yes, it has. So I can see that since 2009 up till 2017, since 2009 up till 2017, it's consistently been more than 1.5, which is a safe stock. But just recently, 2018 February up till now, it's a little bit below than 1.5. It's still a very it's still like the assets have always been above liabilities, which is a good thing, but we are looking at 1.5. So but it's not a lot less than 1.5, so it's up to you to decide. Let's look at debt equity. Here we are looking at zero point 0.5 or less than that for it to be ideal. We want to know if the firm is mainly operating on debt or equity. Right now, it's a lot more than zero point 0.5. There's more liabilities than equity. There's more, sorry, debt than equity, which is dangerous. No, there's more equity than debt. Sorry, I'm wrong. But still, we're looking for zero point 0.5 or less than that. So it's a dangerous stock right now. Let's look at the previous one. Has it ever been zero point 0.5 or less than that? Yes, it has. But I can say from 2005 up till 2015, it's a very dangerous. It's a very safe stock. From 2005 up till 2015, consistently 10 years up till 2015, it's always been below zero point 0.5. So it's a very very safe stock. But since 2015 November up till now, it's a dangerous stock because it's always been above zero point 0.5 in terms of debt. Let's go to return equity. I'm looking for 8% or more than that for it to be ideal. Right now, it's less than 8%, a lot less than 8%. It's a positive equity, which is a good thing, but still, it's not 8%. But in 2019 February, it's more than 8%, and I can see that it's fluctuating, but you know, it's like if I do the average, mostly it's above 8%, so which is brilliant. But right now, it's a lot below than 8%, so it's up to you to decide.